So this is the story of the time I thought that my friends and I were gonna get in some serious trouble for filming a little thing. So this was one of my last projects of high school, and so due to just a whole bunch of different issues, this project was essentially doomed from the beginning. And just because of scheduling conflicts and just people and my own sort of mess-ups, everything was pushed to the very last possible day to film. And so after a while of waiting and shooting, coordinating, shooting some more, etc., we were all pretty darn exhausted, you know. And keep in mind, this is in Arizona. The Arizona heat is kind of crazy, and that's enough to make anybody irritable. We pretty much got everything done in that afternoon. It was up until about like 5 o'clock. We got everything that we possibly could. And all that was left to do was film the very last few scenes. These last few scenes just happened to take place at sundown, and they involved my friends in some really weird looking costumes and some really threatening looking homemade masks and junk. And they were going to be dragging a sleeping bag stuffed with textbooks and towels and junk through a dirt lot. And not wanting to draw attention to ourselves, we wanted to film in a more secluded area. So my friend suggested this other dirt lot near his neighborhood that just so happened to be behind a church. He guaranteed us that that nobody was going to be there, and that it would be just us. And in the dead of night, it would be really hard to see what was going on anyway.
This is the day we film.
So, it's about 8 o'clock. The sun falls, and we head over to the church. We unload everything. I choreograph the junk that's supposed to go down. We're all alone. Everything is going okay. We get to the point where they drag this sleeping bag around, and then they're going to beat it silly. And we have the shot all lined up there, dragging it, and all of a sudden, like this ear-splitting honk, and everybody freezes, nobody does everything. Like my heart dropped, and I was just sick to my stomach, and I was like, oh my gosh, not again. Just for a brief moment, everybody's silent, and then my friend starts laughing. We turn over, and you know, looking at the headlights, there's this big old truck. Honestly, everything turned out okay in the end. There's no like big ending to this story. I ended up talking to the guy in the truck, and after proving that there was like not a real body in the sleeping bag like it suggested, everything turned out good. I'd like to say that I learned something from this whole thing, but it wasn't the first time something like this happened, and honestly it probably won't be the last. I'd be really surprised if it was. Yeah, is there anything else you want me to say?
No, I think that's perfect.
That's perfect? Okay. Cut!